All right. So I was being lazy and I didn't want to go to the gym at all today. And then by about 2 o'clock, I was feeling kind of guilty and a little bored, and it was raining. So kind of wanted to go to the gym. I figure what better than a little extra arm day, second time of the week. Why not? So I got a couple different movements in this video that aren't really normal, I guess. This is the first one. So it's a little twist on a hammer curl, where it's a single rope on a bottom pulley of a cable crossover station. And it's nice just because you get the weight is loaded at the very bottom of the curl. So normally with a dumbbell, it's just hanging there and there's no tension. With the cable behind you a little bit like that, the pulley behind you, you actually have some tension right out of the gate. So that was kind of a cool little twist. I also did 2 sets after this, where I went crossbody rather than straight out to the front. And then I went into some of these. So this is a little superset where I went with the reverse grip here, which I've been doing a ton of lately, trying to bring out that little bit of lower bicep, a little bit thicker, little forearm action. I'm never going to be happy with my arms, so I just keep doing everything I can think of. But anyway, tons of reverse grip curls lately. It's a little more comfortable for me on the easy bar. Sometimes I do them in like a drag curl fashion, where you're kind of dragging it up your body. Today they were just kind of normal. And then I went right into this little gig, so I switched it right up and went into close grip easy bar curls. These were ridiculously hard after everything else I did so far. And I would imagine, especially after those reverse grips. It actually felt a little bit too close, but I just wanted to keep kind of grinding it out until I got a good 15 reps anyways. So kind of a little bit of like a rest pause there. You see me catching my breath trying to do another one. I did that for a couple sets and they really sucked. So I imagine they did a little bit of something for me. This little combination for triceps I actually got from watching a Seth Feroce video. So right here I'm concentrating kind of twisting the rope and putting my knuckles down to the floor, and really trying to work on that lateral head of the triceps a little bit, which felt pretty good. As soon as I finished those up, big step back, and arms kind of pointed down to the floor. That opens up the angle between your body and the elbows. So it's kind of like getting your arm out in front of you rather than down by the side. And I'm not really twisting my hands as much on this one, and I'm trying to focus a little bit more on that inside long head. This combination was really cool, so I definitely advise you to try that one out. Then I jumped over here, and you can't really see my hands because of the window, but they're actually kind of twisted in a little bit. And all I'm focusing on this movement is trying to take it out of my chest. And I'm actually thinking about my elbows and folding up the arm at the elbow to use as much tricep as I can. So I was kind of folding the elbow and then pushing the elbows in. Folding them up, pushing them in. That felt pretty good, and it was something where I could use a little bit of weight. Then I finished off here. Now I didn't edit that right there, because that's my little issue that I deal with sometimes. Now that was only about 100 pounds on that stack, and you see how long it took me to actually get the bar in place and get my body in place. My triceps were fine. That was the little pinched nerve or whatever I have going on in my lower back. I literally could not get the bar down in the position. Now I used to do this exercise with the stack all the time for pretty high reps, and that was extremely difficult for me to get that bar down right there. So the weight on the movement is really nothing. You can see I'm banging them out pretty good, but it was ridiculously difficult for me to get in a position. So anyway, that's why I didn't edit that part out. But this set felt great, and then I dropped it down and did a good set of 30. That was it.